feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I love that little part there.
Am I here?
Yeah, you are here. Hey there.
Love the break.
Yeah. Sweet. Let me turn that down for.
It's our friend Kubra Coltrane.
Yeah, totally.
If you want to look up their music,
I
Kubra.
feel like my mic is not as
Kubra
long.
Coltrane, like John Coltrane. Excellent music producer, drummer, amazing recording engineer, all of it.
Okay. You can hear and see us both. That's awesome. And welcome to Tuesday night HoopPath class. There's
We're covering.
Jennifer.
I've got a big frog in my throat, as y'all can tell, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, Anne's doesn't have exactly her
Got the
radio
fall, whatever
voice
the
today.
seasonal kind of hoarseness.
Yeah.
Tell us about the festival, B.
Oh, I am. Let's see. Give me 1 sec so I can.
Or I'll say I'm going to New York this weekend.
Here we go. You're going to New York?
Yes, I'm going to be
Okay,
babysitting my niece and nephew. I'm super excited about that. Needless to say, my mom's going to be there too. So we're going to have a fun weekend with the kids in New York.
Here we go.
And yeah, my nephew's almost 10. His favorite thing to do is go to the Museum of Natural History. So we're going to go there on our special auntie-nephew day. Yeah, going to the Museum of Natural History. I'm a fan.
Nice. Okay. All right. So I've gotten into standing lately instead of sitting for these opening talks.
Yes. Strong.
I have noticed that we have started to get either I've noticed this through like donations from people and comments on certain videos, and then messages that I get on Facebook and Instagram, that we are getting some new people, and that feels really, really good. It's 3 years in, and oh, hey, Lindsay, sweet.
Hey, yay.
Always good when the gang is all here. This past Saturday, there were a lot of like well, when I say old school, I guess we've been around. I guess when you've been around 3 years in the hoop world, that's old school.
Lindsay is New York gang.
Yeah.
Too.
So, well, I mean, just like stream old school, you know. But we had kind of an old school HoopPath stream gathering on Saturday. There were a lot of familiar faces, or names, people,
stream posse,
souls. So that was fun. And I'm scratching a bucket list this weekend. I have never been a part of a actual festival team that like worked for a festival to get a free ticket or whatever. I've done like instruction for free tickets, and maybe I guess you could say that's work, but I've never been a guy that had like the staff lanyard or whatever. And so a friend of mine is trying to start a festival, and I know how difficult that can be, and she was looking for volunteers, and so I decided to volunteer for it. One, to just get out of my bubble, and then also just to scratch that off the list of never dones.
Yep.
And so that's what I'm doing on Saturday. So you don't need to send me thoughts and prayers or best intentions. I mean, unless you just want me to have a really good time, which I think I'll be capable of doing on my own energy. But anyway, speaking of energy, with all that being said, I am hey, there's Carla. I think I saw a couple of people here. I didn't really go through the names. Let's see.
I've seen mainly our
Shelly is here. Jackie is
fan.
here. Ray Reich was here. Couldn't stay. Claire's here. Sweet Claire. We talk about old school. Jennifer's here. I mean, all of you are old school. A lot of you have been with me the whole 3 years. But I really appreciate it. Lindsay. Okay, I think I got everybody that's commented so far. We really appreciate it. My energy today, we're just about to, and there's Lauren. Okay. Fest intentions. Oh, that's good. That's good. My mom was an English major or English teacher, and she would have
puns.
She would have loved that one.
We love puns.
Oh, and there's Megan. Sweet. And there's Jordan.
Hey,
okay, sweet. So all right, the gang's here.
Hey.
So anyway, here's the deal. I don't know if I hope I'm not getting sick. I have really struggled with my health over the last year, but I don't think that's it. but I'm just having one of those days, and I don't want to look at it like as abnormal, but just where I am like incredibly, I'm off work today, and I'm just incredibly fatigued. Like I just feel really tired and have just kind of like laid around wondering if I'm getting sick. And I honestly think it's just stress related. It's not like super major stress, but like my brain, one thing I've learned about my brain, and hooping helps me deal with it, is that it can take a small problem and make it huge. And then that the computations required to then imagine that problem and all the worst case scenarios and then solve each one is tiring. It takes energy to think and worry that much. And I'm wondering if that's kind of why I am so freaking tired today. But I love hooping with you guys. As I was working on the promo, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not canceling class because I really want to have class. But I am feeling like a chill class. I ran this by Ann. She's cool with the idea. So today is going to be super chill. If that's not your type of class and you need to bow out, I totally understand. The classes are just meant to be, yeah, my allergies are killing me.
And it's also the change of season and the cold. I mean, it's just colder. Like, it was just colder today than it has
Yeah,
been.
I read about it in the Times that
tired.
the winter flu season this year was, or winter allergy, not flu, but allergy season was actually going to be a real thing and not this, made up myth, which I didn't even realize it was a myth to some people. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get into Sway.
Let's sway it up.
We're going to bounce between my iTunes and my SoundCloud. So far, iTunes is behaving as it should. So I am happy about that. All right. Oh, wait. That's the one. Okay. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. I've had this image for just a little bit, the image that I used for the promo of the samurai looking and observing the sunset. And I think maybe without knowing it, I was saving it for a flow session like I want to have today. The kind of flow session that I want to have for the next hour. Well, I want it to feel like watching a sunset. I want to feel true patience while I observe peacefulness. Audible breath in. I want to be gentle. I want to be at ease. breaths in through the body, big breaths out of the body. Open, open, open. Joanna Ventura. Okay. There's Anne.
Hey, I keep feeling like my voice isn't gonna come out. Steve, this is my Stevie Nicks night. This is my Stevie Nicks.
You know what? I gotta fix something that's driving me crazy. It's
I'm
not
relaxing back into it. What do you? Oh, what?
Yeah,
oh,
no, I'm
sorry.
just gonna fix. No, I'm just making it a little level.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm loving it.
Look at that.
I'm
Isn't
here
that
in the
nice?
landscape now. We're in the landscape. It's all real.
Did you want to say anything about the sway? Is that your okay.
Balance. I'm just obviously I think I've gotten into like always doing a lot of balance during sway because there's something really important about opening the joints through balance. I see we have a question. Bob, can you address that?
I will. So here's and I will, because this is a live stream, because I don't expect everybody to watch every class, I will keep repeating this. So it's okay if you forget. This is not the only time I'll say this because there's always people joining for the first time or whatever on replay or live. Julia is the woman that ran Hoop Convergence, and she ran it for, I think it went 7 years, and it had a huge impact on the hoop culture because it was one of 3 big hoop retreats that would happen every year, and 2 of the biggest, well, 2 of the 3 was my own and her event, and it was always here in Carborough, Chapel Hill area, and we had one nationally, and so she wants to bring that back for 1 year. This is not going to start every year, most likely. This is just a 1-year shot. She wants to do it again. And so the event happens at a retreat center, which is like a camping retreat center. So nothing like super posh or anything like that. And I think she's looking to sell like 100 and maybe 60 tickets, 170 tickets. And then I will be a part of the event by virtue of either teaching a lot or having a stage area that will be kind of like HoopPathy vibe stage at the event, where there'll be classes, like it'll be one of the platforms that all the classes rotate through. So but here's the thing, I'm not organizing it. I'm playing a big part once it's organized, but I have nothing to do with the organization. So unfortunately, I cannot give you more update than that because I don't know, and it will be on Julia, but I will be passing links to y'all As soon as it's ready, I will give everybody here, because if I have any, hopefully she'll give me a heads up when tickets go on sale, and I'll give you guys the immediate heads up, and it would be a blast to see everybody there. Okay, let's get into the class.
But it's mid-May, correct? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the weekend after Mother's Day. I think that is the rumor. But again, I mean, I am only a little bit more informed on it than you guys are.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Thank you.
get back to the class. It's like cabins.
Yeah, there's definitely
Louisa,
inside.
it's not like camping in tents. I mean, I think that might be an option, but it's
Yeah.
like cabins.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you could
They're
rent a
nice.
hotel close by and a car and just drive in and out. That's fine
They're
too.
cozy. They're cozy cabins. They're
All
not
right,
like
but I do want
terrible.
to. I'm in flow, and I want to stay in flow. So we'll pick up retreat maybe the next class. No class this Saturday.
more.
Just a reminder. All right, bringing the music back, and so I don't know if any of you are outside, so you might not be able to do this one. But we're gonna do some sit down.
Oh dear, this is really hard for me.
And we are going to do some contact floor smears.
Oh, this is not as hard as I thought. Yay.
And we're going to use this in our super chill flow class tonight to stretch out our spines and our hips and calves, legs, and everything else. Maybe not the best camera for this, but you get the idea. Let's see if I scoot back a little bit more. There's no rules, but I kind of, I'm just really tight. I'm really tight in my chest. I'm so tight in my chest, I kind of hunch. And so outward rotation for me really feels good. So I'm sort of outwardly rotating my arms and shoulders here, picking kind of high spots. And then what we've done before, I'm going to scoot up a little bit so I can actually move with this thing, is we've practiced, using the floor in contact and kind of letting it. Now I'm inside my hoop right now. And I can push my hoop way out. That was a fortunate camera change, but I can push my hoop way out and get just an even deeper stretch. I'm sitting, I guess in half lotus or one leg on top of the other here, but you can change of course you change your legs to however it feels good. And what I like to do if I have my right leg on top and I'm sitting like this is to flip. Put the other leg on top and then get back into my, wobbles, smears. Of course, if you've stuck with me this far, you don't have to keep sticking with me. I mean, you could open your legs up, you could begin to move, you could do floor work like Brecken likes to do, of course, anything. Yeah, Anne's got a good one over there. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Wow, kind of dug that one, man. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do something. This is the one I'm gonna try to fix this right now. Let's see if all my work works. Look at that. Guys, you do not know how long I have been working on this problem that now I can actually adjust. Do you like the redder better?
No, I do not. And no.
All right.
No and no. It went yes, no, no. Tamala, what do you... Okay.
There we go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Were you going to say anything else?
That was really great for my hips. I found that was surprising about it, that I thought it would be more for the shoulders, but was really bringing more to my hips. And then when I moved the legs, as you suggested, that also brought a deeper stretch into the hips, which I always need.
Okay. Okay, so I've got a place I want to go, so I'm just gonna take us there now. Thanks for the in-between.
Hey, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, no, that was pretty.
B-roll.
Yeah, no.
They call me B-roll.
You hyped me up for that one. You really did. All right, let me bring this music back, and actually, I'm gonna see if I can fix something. There we go.
You're gonna make me do it again. Oh, no.
What's that?
I guess. No, I'm saying
No, I'm not gonna make you do the hype dance
time
again.
okay.
No, I got it.
The more I have
Okay, here we
to
go.
dance, weirdly.
Yeah. We're gonna do super slow flow. And I'm gonna tell you a very embarrassing, very vulnerable story. I believe my mom had misophonia, which is when you go crazy with certain types of noises. And I think she passed it on to all of her children because we all feel like we have it. And one of the noises that I couldn't stand as a kid was a heavy breather. I was always as like an 8-year-old, like, who are these barbarians? And I was so embarrassed for them that they would breathe so loudly that I would breathe even more silently. And I thought of myself as this like ninja samurai that could breathe so quietly that I could sneak up on anything or escape from anywhere. And it wasn't until I went to a yoga class in my 30s that the instructor made us noisily breathe that I heard myself breathe. And I realized that listening to myself move and breathe was transformative. It was enlightening. It brought an awareness to the way I was moving and how I was moving and how I was feeling about how I was moving. And all these years later, one of my favorite ways to hoop when I'm feeling this tired is slow flow with audible breaths. And they don't have to be exaggerated, but breaths that you can hear. What's that? That was a short song, wasn't it? Anne didn't like that that was such a short song. Well, we could do one more. Yeah.
Staging a rebellion.
Well, we could do one more kind of thing like that. Do you want to stay? Is that what you're
Power
suggesting?
to the people.
You want to stay? You want to stay that mellow?
Yes,
Okay.
I was feeling that. I was finally getting into. I'll talk about it after this. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But I
then
was
let's just
like,
jump
I
right
hit a
back in.
groove.
But I'll add a
Wanna
few
stay it.
things if anybody needs more.
Thank you.
But we'll just go right back to what I was doing. You're breathing audibly enough that you can hear it. And as you keep moving and breathing, those two things will bind together, your movement and your breath. These type of exercises really help me deal with my ADHD. Because the best way to enjoy an exercise like this is to stay focused on the task. But it feels good to stay focused on it. It might feel calming to stay on focus, breathing and moving. I really like slow flow though. For those of you that know me personally, I went through a heavy slow flow phase. It was the most boring to watch phase of my hoop journey, probably. But I was totally addicted to slow flow. But you know, it's been a long love affair with hooping. So me and my hoop have gone through lots of phases as a couple. Anything you want to say?
Picasso had his blue period.
That's right. Is there anything you want to say before we move into something else?
I was feeling the blue whale. I was definitely in slow flow and kind of just letting the hoop be static and just, holding and letting the current kind of flow through me and the hoop, like as if I was in the ocean. I saw a couple of videos of whales jumping out of the ocean this week, and actually they spiral. And so there was something about that, I think, that reached me in the exercise. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah. I never thought about it. Okay. All right. I don't know if we should switch over to my SoundCloud list or not. I'm kind of digging the super slow flow. You have any thoughts?
Super slow flow is definitely giving.
Oh, you know what? I want to do one more slow one, but I think this would be a perfect time to do hubeling. That's a technique that would connect the floor work we were just doing, some of the contact stuff. We're gonna hubel. That's what we're gonna do. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can go your own
My
way.
friend Tane just bought Dustin Hubel's car.
Yeah. Let's right. I think we've played this one before, so let me play a different one. Oh no, we played that one already. Okay, here we go. Let's do some hubeling. If you don't know what hubeling is, I'll show you. Yeah, I think it is kind of a big hoop technique. The concept of hubeling is that it's a it's a technique where the hoop leans against you and creates a point of contact. And then the dance, the fun, the flow of hubeling is sort of exploring how you can move and keep the hoop from falling. And if you can be patient and chill enough with yourself, you can start to feel a real flow with hubeling, and you can get lost in it just like you could get lost in anything. Trust me, I've seen it happen. I think that's happened to some of you on the stream. So I'm gonna put the music up. The cameras will focus on me just for a second, and then I'll show you a little bit more at Ann. I think this angle might help some of you if you haven't done it or explored it, get it a little bit more. Now there's no rules, right? And there's only the bounds that I set for my own game that I am playing. So I could tell myself, well, I don't want to use my hands at all. And that sort of hubeling would look like this. And just like real hooping, I have to focus, or I don't have to, but it helps me to focus on the point of contact in the hubel. Just like when I was learning to shoulder hoop, I bring my focus, there that word is again. I used to hate the word focus because I was so shitty at it, yeah. Well, but then I understood it in a healthier way. Someone reframed it for me. No, it was before I met you, yeah. Well, I'm digging the no hands hubeling, so I'm not gonna...
I'm just giving back shit as usual. This hubeling looks fantastic, though. Oh my god. Are those your hubeling shoes, Bob?
These are they are now. All men have to do is have...
trying to make fun of him.
No, if a man has one successful moment in a pair of shoes, those are his lucky shoes.
Those probably are
That's
the
written in the
best
handbook.
shoes. I just sounded, like a jerk.
No,
Ooh,
but I am
55,
really
thank you
digging
for
this
disappointing.
Hubling.
Oh, hell yeah. It looks like a huge coin. It definitely brings the coin analogies to mind. I feel like when
Yeah.
the hoop is resting on the
Whoa.
ground,
Yep.
it
So-
does. It moves in this heavy way.
You can Hubel paddle, and that would, there's loads of ways you could do it. You could do it from the outside where you would just kick the hoop. But one that I like to do is from the inside, and I just tap the inside wall of the hoop, and it gives just a little bit of a roll there. A little bit harder with these. My lucky shoes don't do so well for this one. I guess I should say that, since Ann and I are the two that are on camera right now, that Ann and I are not exactly floor hoopers. Like you, I don't think we naturally go to the floor very much. But a lot of hubling can, if you're a floor hooper, a lot of cool hubling can happen on the floor. Brecken used to do that. You can do a lot of cool things on the floor with hubling. So, it might be something fun to try. Okay. All right, let's see if I can go to my playlist here. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. Water break.
For me, it's like a really distinct way of experiencing the point, because I'm so used to the point A being kind of above my hip bones, because I don't even like leg hooping. I've never been very good at leg hooping. I've gotten into it at times, but it's not my natural flow. But it's a great way to get engaged, especially if you're not leg hooping. Hubling is a great way to get engaged with the point, in the kind of the lower hemisphere of the body, and develop the awareness of it. I love it. I'm loving it more and more all the time. Thank you, Dustin.
All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. We're going to keep it mellow. I think it's going to be a little bit more. We're almost at the end of class already. I know it's crazy, but no, I thought we would we've done this before, but this is just a nice hubling. I love this. Thank you, Joanne. No, we can stay with hubling, but for those of you that want to add more to it, or if you are sticking, most of you I imagine are doing whatever the hell you want to do, but if those of you that have stuck with me on what I'm doing, for this next exercise, I invite you to bring the hoop up into folds. We've done this one before a bunch. It doesn't really matter how you bring it up. I was bringing it up in a point way, but you could bring it up. See what would work. This one might be good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I've got the hubling here, and I can go in with my hands, fold them underneath the hoop there, so my wrists are on top of the hoop, and then that helps me just pull the hoop right up if that's what I want to do. And so, or, I can just, I know it's simple, but sometimes simple is fun, and sometimes the unimpressive is still fun as hell to do. And this is one of my favorite ways to hubel with paddles, is to just roll it just like Ann's doing. She's going back of the hand, and you can, let's see, what were we? Yeah, you can cross, let's see. Yeah. And so these are like paddles. You can, if you want, you can anchor your foot down, or have the hoop in the arc of your foot, and then when I want to bring it up, the hoop will be leaning against me. I just drop my wrist to the hoop, I'm making contact, and then fold my hands out. And when I fold them out, then I've got this nice pull up. All right. This might be the first best use of this angle so far. That was helpful. Okay. Let's play some music and practice this, or play with this. So I'll be demoing. Looks like Ant's going to demo. Yep, she's doing back that. I really like that. Let's go back and I'll just show you a little bit of what Ant's doing so you can see. There you go. There we go. All right. See, now we got a good angle. Oh, that's not a good one. Okay, sorry. That's good. Actually, I think this is the best one for it.
Sway, but you make these feelings go away. You make these feelings go. You make these
Nice. How many of you, I'd be curious how many of you listen in headphones. I know sometimes we get a little loud. Okay.
Yeah, that was fun for me.
Yeah?
And one thing, well, there was one thing that I was enjoying kind of paddling into like a knee pass or something, like into not using my arms, and then now it's getting caught in the microphone, but kind of just, paddling it and then passing it to the next leg and then paddling with the opposite hand, which you can't do with the microphone. But that plus, paddling or kind of pushing it with my leg and letting it spin free for one revolution, which again, it's hard to do with the microphone cord, but just playing with that was super fun. What about you, Will? Oh, I caught him. Oh, no. Now you're there. Uh-oh. Is everything okay? Now lights are okay. I liked the other light, but whatever.
You did?
It's cool.
You liked
yeah.
it? I thought it was too dark.
Well,
this looks good.
Depends on how many flaws you want to see.
Oh, no. Okay. Look. Hey. Look.
Hey.
I don't want to.
Hey, Jude.
The only thing worse than a
Don't make it
vibe
bad.
wrecker is an unrepentant
Take a soft
vibe
light
wrecker.
and make it better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've just brought the world back.
God bless you. You know.
Sometimes you try
when
and
you're
sometimes
over
you fail.
50,
That's what's up.
You just want to be like, hey.
Hey, I didn't
how
even think
about
about it. Yeah.
A little soft glow, a little Sybil Shepherd action.
All right. Shout out to Moonlighting.
Yes. God, I love that show. Thomas, we got to watch some.
Siri, how do you say you're old without saying you're old?
Nobody even remembers that show. They're like,
all
what?
right.
Moonlight?
Let's,
Sybil who?
Okay. Let's, maybe we'll just free hoop from here, because this has been a kind of chill class. I have had
I'm in support.
A lot of fun, so I think we'll just do whatever you want for these next few songs. These are songs that I throw into a basket of, I want to hoop to that eventually. So I haven't actually hooped to this. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, Anne, for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. No class on Saturday. Oh, I forgot to record this class. I keep forgetting to record these classes. Sorry. I'll fix that. I got to automate that again. Sorry. So, no HD replay. That's good to hear, Louisa. Thank you. I know you watch a lot of stuff on replay. I just want to give you the best shot at it. Carla, I totally loved Moonlighting too. So I'm being funny, but I loved Moonlighting. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. There we go. There's little Annabelle behind me now. Oh, Carla. We'll miss you too, Carla. You're such a regular here. I'll end here. That kind of goes with what we were doing. We're getting a little geeky in the last exercise, and this is a free hoop. I totally don't expect you to try any of this. But if y'all haven't played with this move here, it is really, it looks super simple, but it can be really fun, and I'll show you where it can go. But I'm just holding the hoop on the back of my wrist here, and then just bouncing the hoop back and forth from the first two knuckles of my hand. And you can get like some cool rotation off that, but you can also do a pretty cool move where you turn the hoop towards your elbow and then bring it up, and it'll move it into this quick hold here. And it can be a fun little like warrior move. So I'm just hanging the hoop here, and I'm gonna bend it and then bring it up and then drop the elbow. Anyway, these type of folds can be really fun. Extra little nerd tip there. All right, free hooping again, and we'll call it a night. Thank you, guys. Sweet. All right. What's that?
Love that analogy, Megan. The hatting, you know, is like hubling the wrist.
Oh, that's
it
nice.
looks really cool. I love hatting. Watching it.
Good one. All right, let's do one last song. I don't think this song is too fast, and this will be our last little song. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Anne. And I just need to bring the song up. I think it's kind of medium paced, I'm hoping. Yeah, it's based on, there's no right or wrong spelling really, but it's based on the man's, the person's name that came up with it was Dustin Hubel.
Very sorry for that.
I'm not going to teach it, but swings up into balance are so fun. Okay, Jordan, I'll post the link to the SoundCloud stuff anyway. You're welcome, Jordan. It'll be on the video. I'll post it right now. Okay, that's the SoundCloud link to all of this. Thank you guys.
almost broke my toe just then. Or maybe more than one toe, but I didn't. Let us rejoice. Thank you for that energy.
Okay, y'all, we're going to sign off. Thank you very much. We'll play a few minutes of the next
Love you.
track
I'll
just to see how it goes.
in a week.
But,
In a week. Week from tonight.
yeah.
Right?
Yep. A week from
Yay.
tonight. Have a
Enjoy
great
the
night,
weekend,
y'all.
y'all.